Hello there. Today we're going to put together this RaftMaster frame. Now this frame is an 8x24, so it's a fair size and it will hold a lot of rafts. And it took about an hour to put together just the frame. The liner took about another hour to get in, and then of course all the groundwork before that was another couple of hours. So in half a day you could have this entire thing assembled and up and running. Before starting your RaftMaster construction, you'll need to prepare a site and make sure that it's perfectly level. The floor will be in direct contact with the liner, so you need to protect it from sharp objects. Using sand as a base material is an excellent option. I happen to have some pea gravel that we'll be using, but later on you'll see I'll protect the liner with some foam insulation. I can't stress how important it is to make sure the entire length of the RaftMaster is level. Inside your box you'll get a detailed list which has the part number, description, and quantity of everything that's inside the box. You'll get a detailed assembly manual which also shows pictures of all the different parts with their part number next to it. And, of course, a detailed description on how to put it all together. And then bundled together is each set of parts labeled with a corresponding number, so it's easy to match everything with the assembly manual. There are only a few unique parts with the RaftMaster, so I usually like to spread the pieces around and put them in the approximate locations. If you're not familiar with each part, it's probably best to leave them bundled together until needed. To reduce the chance of puncturing the liner, each section of the RaftMaster has rounded corners and is also sanded to remove any sharp areas. To connect everything together, just slip the screw through each section and fasten it with a nut. All the nuts can be tightened with a 7/16 inch wrench or nut driver. The nuts should always be pointing away from the liner. The end sections are assembled first. It may look complicated, but it only has a few different parts, and the assembly manual will step you through the process. This is the 8-foot wide version, which has the appearance of being complicated. The 4-foot wide is not only more popular, but also has fewer parts to assemble. Each end section is identical, and once they are done, make sure all the nuts are tightened and put each section in its approximate location. The last part of the RaftMaster assembly is the center ribs and edge rails. Just assemble each rib section and continue to connect them to the side rails down the entire length of the bed. Once everything is assembled, it's a good idea to go around and make sure each nut is properly tightened, then eyeball down the sides and make sure the frame is nice and straight. And lastly, make sure it's square by measuring diagonally across each side. The distance from one corner to the next should be equal as the distance from the other corners. So that's about it for the first part. Today we're just showing the frame assembly. That's what comes with the RaftMaster kit. The rest of it, the liner and the plumbing, I'll do that in a separate video. And those parts don't come with the RaftMaster because there are so many different ways to customize these things. We felt it's better just to give everybody the frames and then let them choose the style, the liner, and the various plumbing parts. Thanks for watching.